Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale. It's your main man 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first...
I said I was not getting ready to start this show cackling like I do every week at this hour. Yes, it is happy hour, hump day, and wig off Wednesday again. Yes, ma'am. It is almost 80 degrees here in Sin City, sunny Las Vegas, and I refuse to put that wig on today. It's been a long menopausal week here since last week of that open discussions. Okay, definitely opened up a can of worms with that. But what's up, everybody? You see this gentleman just popped up on the screen over here. Yeah, that's Big Joe, guys. You know I already have a guest coming in. That is Carmen Sandiego. Where in the world are you? Such an appropriate name, alter ego for her, because we never know where in the world Carmen Sandiego is. But I said she would be here at 5, but I should have said 5:30 because she's on her time. Right. But it doesn't matter because I do have another guest, a gentleman's perspective, because we never just want to give you a vagina. Okay, we got to ask a few men and get a little bit of testosterone up in here. So why don't you give us a nice big intro? Big Joe, welcome to Levels of Intimacy. What's your naked truth?
Oh, Lee, I like that introduction. That's something serious there. Yeah, Joe, great man, love the city here. Member of Phi Beta Sigma, immediate past president. We do a lot of community service and good for our community. Proud father. Anyone who knows me knows my mini is with me everywhere. I'm a father of 3, but my little one is 11. Been raising her since she was 5 by herself. Myself, so she is amazing, and I'm just happy to be here.
Okay, I'm happy you here too, Joe. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm happy you're here too, Joe. Like, I'm so excited, definitely, to get a male's perspective on our subject matter today. And I don't know, Joe, guys. So this is my first time having somebody on my show that I do not know. So I can be hecka inappropriate with the questions and not even know all the answers. So, Joe, I hope you're ready to get naked.
Listen, I've been through worse.
Let's get naked.
Let's do it.
Hey, so what's your naked truth? Like, tell us about, are you single? This show today is about dating and the app game. The
app game.
The app with 2 E's. The app game. Because it's literally it's a game.
Well, you always got to pay attention. It's not really hard to meet people in Vegas.
No.
If you're personable.
But wait, stop, Joe. Okay. You ain't give us no intro. Like, you single, dating?
Single. I'm single, I'm dating.
Complicated?
No, single, dating.
Okay, how long have you been
single? Anytime you're dating is complicated. Maybe about 3 or 4 months right now. Yes.
Okay. Wow. Freshly single.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Dang. Mm-hmm. How long was the relationship?
No, it was long. We was just dating for a while. We did it, and before that, the longest one I had.
You did it?
Before that, wait a minute.
You said it. You said it. You said we did it.
You trying to get under the covers here.
This is Let's Get Naked.
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
You know what
What's
I mean?
up, Rhonda? What's up, Maria? I don't know what he heard, but this is
I gotta have
naked
a
truth.
drink or something first.
I got that
man.
one sexy shoulder out right now.
Oh my goodness.
You said we met, we did it,
Listen,
you said it, Joe.
Here's the deal. Like when it comes to dating, there is no rules. What works for you and the person you dating is all that matters. Because when it's all said and done, and you lay in that bedroom by yourself, it's only you and that other person that's going to fix things.
Okay, so you said it's been 3 months since you dated that individual.
Right, and so I'm dating somebody right now. Very nice person.
Don't chase him. Replace him.
Goodness.
Okay.
Great. Yeah, but she's a really good woman, And I think it's a lot of great women out here in Vegas.
It is.
And that's a good thing. And I think we have to, as men, understand the value of the women that we're picking and understand why we're picking them, because every woman's valuable.
Exactamundo. That is so true, because somebody asked me, like, honey, why are you single? And it's like, because I'm in alignment to choose. I don't have to be chose.
Ooh, come on.
I don't have to be chosen by you. Like, I choose you. And the way these hot flashes, like, I hold on. I'm having a moment right now, Joe. Because this is dating women over 50. So are you dating over 50?
I can date. So you know the funny thing about a man 50? It's a weird range.
Okay.
It's a 20-year range where it's normal.
Okay.
So, as long as I got the right woman, that's all that matters.
Okay. Well, the right one.
Where she's at mentally and where's her heart at.
Okay.
So as long as her heart is open and receptive and her mind's ready to kind of work as a teammate, we can move.
I like that, Joe. So hence, why are you single? What? I don't want to get into sister's business, but this show is about app dating. First, did you meet on the app?
No.
I don't say it like that.
No. I think working, so here's the deal. In 2024, the apps work for the people they need to work for. Some people are just so busy, it's kind of hard to meet people. Some people are not good communicators like that, so they can communicate via text or writing skills a lot better than they can in person.
Is this a post-pandemic thing, or you think pre-pandemic? Like, was it already like
I got an answer for you right now.
I'm ready.
This one's deep. You wanted some real... This one's good. So, because what happened is, let's talk about it before the pandemic. What happened is the guys used to approach women all the time.
Okay.
And then the women would decline the men, sometimes respectfully, sometimes disrespectfully, right? Let's be honest. So then what happened? So when COVID happened, we had to all be by ourselves. So then people have learned to be alone. So now if you talk to women, men don't really go approach women as often as they used to prior to the pandemic, because we've all learned how to be alone a little bit more than we would have been before the pandemic.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can only speak from a female perspective. I don't know about men, but I know other ethnicities have gotten really bold with us.
Cause I mean, they know what we got. Cause think about what's happening in the world right now.
Yeah.
People are getting a black woman's body. They're actually having surgeries to have the black woman's body.
My friend said she's going to give me a fan. You see me having a hot... Listen, and tonight's episode is being sponsored by, of course, the Dolo Red Cup here. But how you like that drink, Joe?
It's nice.
I made us a nice little peach tea, a little tea, a little Crown Royal peach with a little Snaps peach tea to add with it. So I like to have you a few sips in, because... I like to go deep.
We here. Let's talk about it. We here. You wear that outfit?
I did.
This drink matched that outfit, because I'll tell you, it came in a regular iced tea glass. And so when I poured it, I thought I was getting iced tea till I took a sip.
Right.
Then I realized, she's starting. She's starting.
And I finished. That's what I did do. Okay, so I want to be invasive, Joe, because... Okay, you were in a short-term relationship.
Okay, I'm gonna get to where you're trying to go. When I dated longer. So, I dated longer before, right? But
Joe,
was yes.
This my show.
Okay, all right.
I didn't even. You don't know what I was about to say because you don't know me.
You're right. You right. You right.
Now, what I was going to say is, what have you done as far as app dating? Are you on any apps right now actively?
No.
So
I dated in the apps when I was in San Diego. When I was
what app?
I dated in Black People Meet when I was in San Diego years back.
The paid or the free?
The paid.
Okay, I just asked you. Dang.
I mean,
did you meet anybody?
Yeah, actually, I did.
Okay.
I did, and it was the spectrum was different. So
yeah,
what I mean by that is, you're gonna like it too. Some women want you for sex. I mean, they do. They on the website for sex, and then some women are for a relationship, and then some women, it's 3 classes I think, and they just like to go on dates.
Okay, and I'm gonna agree with you with that because I am a woman, okay, and I am on an app, and I like to go on dates. I like to be courted, and I like to be wined and dined. I'm not necessarily here for the long-term commitment right now in my life because I have so many other things going on. Not that, Connie will never want to be married, but just like I've always been in long relationships, and now my children are grown. My sons are, this year they'll be 31 and 36. Granddaughter 14. Nobody really kind of needs me.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just tapped into myself and self-care and, you know what I'm saying, and giving myself facials and oils because I keep looking at women, because I do hair too. And when I see people and I have these conversations and I think that I'm so much older than them, and then I realize that we are the same age. But the difference is they got these old broke down ass men in their life like Chevys and they done put together at the pick apart. And I mean, they literally, me and my friend was just talking about it like, how are we staying so youthful? And it's because we don't have these relationships draining us. And I think it's the same for men too.
Well,
you know, but in a different way. Because some of these women are making you unhealthy, mentally, physically. You know, they're not feeding you anything of substance.
Ooh, you talk like me now.
Yeah.
Because I
guess what, y'all? He an Aries.
Yes. Yeah. But here's the deal. A woman is just like a flower. She needs sunlight and water to grow.
Period.
So when you can stimulate her mind and then she can feel her heart is secure, then she's going to keep growing. And then all she want to do is grow into that good tree. It's going to give you the fruit back.
So what are you looking for, Joe?
Well,
and what haven't you found? I think that's the question, y'all. What hasn't Joe found? Because Joe talking good up in here, like he got the sauce.
Well, here's the deal. So
Joe been in 2 relationships, and that ain't even a fourth one.
Let me explain it so you can really get it, right? So I'm a father raising a little girl.
Right.
So it's extremely important that my daughter sees what love looks like for a woman,
right, as
well as what it looks for a father to love on her.
Okay.
So it's not normal for a man to be parading a bunch of women around because she's gonna think that that's what her worth is as she grows up and what's normal. So that part of how my daughter sees is very important to me.
Okay, so I got a sidebar comment on that because that is that mindset that we grew up with. Like, you don't want to see your parents, you know, what we feel as if in too many said relationships, and it's looking like it's too many partners coming and going. But what we've been conditioned to do is stay in toxic relationships because we're trying to look like something that it's not. My homegirl says she don't want a man if he can't walk around the amusement park. She says she don't want him. Right.
Yeah, it's a man for her like that.
Right.
There's a man for every woman. The way she's programmed to like her just the way she is.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just big on. It's not about a number because if it takes 5 of these people to pass through, they need to step up the game because I'm gonna have to step out.
Well, I'll tell you one of the things I've learned from dating, right? So what happens is women decline men all the time. So when you decline women don't take it well. Oh, they do not take it well.
I agree, because I'm like, how dare you?
So I was confused by that, right?
How dare you?
Because in my mind, it's me, maybe not ready, but my thing is, I know what I want, so I don't want to waste. If you're spending time with the wrong person, I'm taking away your availability to find the right person. So I'm doing you a favor. So
is that why you've been out and ended the last relationship and started the new?
It's just to find the right person. When you find that right person,
well, I'm going to give you a minute to think about some of these answers, Joe, because I'm going to come back and tap into you because I think you're lying. But
negative. You don't know me. I think when you find out who you got, you'll be like, that's him. That's who he is.
This is what I want to say. First of all, we've had enough testosterone in here, okay? V's up, okay? Levels of intimacy, the naked truth. My girl, Carmen Sandiego, where the heck are you? She's finally here in the room. Let's welcome Carmen Sandiego to the set. I had to say, because you can validate some of the things about him because you know him. So I don't know if Joe's lying or not.
No, Joe's a straightforward dude.
Is Joe a serial dater?
No.
You don't even know when you got a gold bar right on the table.
Oh no.
I'm trying to. You see, I want to know all the questions.
No.
Because on Facebook, the play thing said that my soulmate was an Aries, and they just told me that today.
So what you're saying is I'm about to inbox you? No, I'm about to deliver you. Hand.
That's what I say. Everything is intentional. What? Everything that manifests, I get. So, I'm just trying to figure it out.
Look at her.
This one right here?
Looking for true love.
Ask all the questions you want.
Love. Yeah.
So ask her all the questions you want. You'll find out exactly who I told you.
I missed. No, I was.
No, that's first to get. Let's let her give her intro.
Yes.
Let's welcome Miss Carr and how you ended up here, and definitely want to know your naked truth.
Oh, goodness. How I ended up here. I ended up here because you are one of my favorite people on the planet, and if not for that, God knows, I'd have been like, honey, it's the middle of the day. It is the middle of the day. You have to catch me after 7. But for you, girl, we gonna get it done. We gonna show up, show out, be available with a full beat.
Full beat. Okay. Let's talk about that lipstick. Is that a bedroom candy color over there?
Yes.
So no, I'm originally from California. I've been here for almost 20 years, which I can't even believe. And I don't know, what all do you want to know? Tell me. I'll ramble.
Are you single? Are you dating?
I am in the market. I am dating.
Are you single. In Walmart, Whole Foods, or Target? Or Sprouts?
Wait, we went to grocery stores and
you're in the market. So
I'm like, I'm a little
it's
more.
It's a different type of person. In
Nordstrom's
market, though, you said so we like shopping. Okay,
we're shopping. We're a little more Nordstrom's, like the Saks, maybe off Fifth. That's about as. That's where we're going with that.
Okay, brand, not groceries.
Groceries. We're in Sprouts.
That's what I asked.
Oh, okay. You had Target in there. I was like, I'd never go to Target.
I know, it just kind of came off the top.
Oh,
I didn't even get to pour you your drink, but go ahead and finish introducing yourself.
I love my drink.
I know.
Okay, get me a little relaxed.
Be on time.
I know, right? Traffic. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Naked truth. What did you say?
What is your naked truth? Like, are you dating?
I missed it. So
what apps are you on currently?
Oh,
see, that's what I wanted to hear.
Why don't you tell all the listeners where they can find your little pretty
stuff? Let's see, I had been on Tinder, not been on there in a while, Facebook dating. What's the other one? I just learned about Hinge, so we might explore that.
Okay.
I've done all of the originals, so
not
what Hinge. Is that? Match and eHarmony and all of those, Once Upon a Time. I don't even know if those are even still up. I haven't been on there in so long, but right now, primarily Facebook dating.
I know Facebook dating is popping. Like,
really?
Yeah.
You didn't know Facebook had a dating app, Joe? Oh, don't you find out?
I need it. But I mean, I'm sure I would like to explore it.
Joe is like the man about town.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So he's like, I don't need to be on apps. Right. I can just walk and people are attracted to me.
It's not like...
Okay, Joe.
What conversation did we literally just have about that?
I'm a big chocolate man. I mean, it is what
and you know what? It is hard to find in Vegas is a big chocolate man. It is. It's hard to find in the world a big chocolate man. Everybody is kind of like 5'6", 5'7", brown, real thin frame.
Listen.
On this side of the earth.
On the apps, period.
Yeah.
If I have to swipe
right or
left.
Okay.
One more time.
Because of height? So what makes you swipe right? What makes you swipe left?
Ooh, I like this.
Okay.
What's the right swipe?
The right swipe.
Wait a minute.
Okay. So at this stage of the game, I'm actually in all stages of the game. I like witty. Witty gets it done. So it's
the profile read.
It is the profile gets me to at least be intrigued and to say, all right, let me swipe right.
Okay. What's your age range?
Ooh, age range. We played a little bit younger. We're not doing that anymore. So I mean, like 40.
Okay. But how old are you first?
44.
Okay, so you're going back 4 years. So
no, I'm not. I was slow on that. It was a dramatic pause. It's like 42. I had to think about
42.
it.
So you're just going back 2 years on the dating app. And you're 50 now. So what's your age rate? Because my girl in here, she said women 45 and over don't want kids. Some gotta date 30ish. So what age range are you dating, Joe? She wants to know.
45.
And up or?
And where are you capping?
I'm like 45 to 50, somewhere around that. But I mean, I can go down. It depends on.
So 45 to 50, 50?
Yeah, I mean, I might go to 50, 52.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm at 42 and that you'd have to be hot shit for that to happen. But I'm probably, the stop is about 10-ish plus, so about 55, 57.
Okay.
I'm over there.
So me, I date. Typically, I've always dated older. Mm-hmm. So, but I'm getting ready to go backwards.
Oh, God. Come on,
let's talk about it. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go backwards because I'm a different kind of 51. Oh, did you like that sip?
I don't even know what's in that was a get me together sip.
Okay.
I was like,
that was sweet peach. That's a sweet peach. That's Atlanta Housewives.
She got me because I thought it was like a little snap.
Did you take a big gulp?
I like to have some Snapple.
No, I was like, let me take a medium size, more than a sip, like a drink.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think that's Coke in there. Okay, girl, it'll be fine.
No Coke.
What's the brown stuff?
It's Crown Peach.
And what?
And peach snaps.
No, girl, I cannot play with you. She on that grown, where's the camera at? Super grown woman
She said
situation.
she want to get butt naked in here.
No,
I'm not over there.
I never said, but I said the naked truth. Now, see, here you go, ready to get butt naked. Because Aries do like to be butt naked all the time. He said they ain't messing with you. And no 11-year-old. I know Connie, she is not about to date someone with 11. Who got an 11-year-old?
Yeah,
so let me tell you about
my 11-year-old. You got an 11-year-old?
Let me tell you about my 11-year-old.
Girl.
My 11-year-old. she cooked today. My 11-year-old made lamb chops.
Has been disconnected.
Brown rice and broccoli tonight for dinner. That's what she made.
The number you have reached has been disconnected.
And that's okay with me.
The number
that's
you
okay
have
with
reached. I know. It's for the show. I really do love the kids.
No, listen.
That's the naked truth. Connie really do love the kids.
No, my mini-me is like everything.
Yeah, I'm such a mom.
But, I can tell you this, and women say they miss this step, right? Mm-hmm. You want to know how a man treats a woman. Watch how he take care of his kids.
That's for real.
And watch how he talks to and treats his kids' mothers.
That's real.
So when he's no longer getting sex from her, does he still treat her for the value of being a mother? See, women skip that. And then be wondering why he devalues her.
You think women skip that? Don't speak for us.
I like dating men with kids.
And I like to date men with children as well.
Yeah, because
I was in a long relationship with a man without children, and that selfish mindset is always going to show up in everything from sex to mental to emotional, everything. Even praying over our food. I'm like, damn, did you just pray over your food by yourself? And you
not by yourself.
I'm like, damn, we can't pray together. Like,
did Miss handhold?
He was like, God know what my heart at. I was like, nigga, I don't even think he know your address.
Like, he just blessed his chicken and not yours.
So basically, there was no covering. There's like no protection. You're on your own.
She already got
All right, then.
This is
She
real.
got it.
This is real. And I did not meet him in an app. I met him through a friend.
Well,
But
that's
I
so
don't
fun.
like that. I don't want to meet a friend because it always be awkward. And somebody that I just don't even.
I'm a fan of that. I feel like that's like a good recommendation because you know me and you know the other person. So then you can we can reasonably assume that there's some commonalities there. The dating app situation is ridiculous. A person will be like, I'm 6'2" and you're like 5'10". Okay.
Hold on.
So
Time out.
no, I can't.
Funny story.
Okay.
I gotta tell this just because you said
I'm
something
gonna
about
retry this
height.
drink because listen.
No, catch up on the drink.
All right.
This is a funny story, guys. So I met a guy on the app. Oh, he was on a motorcycle, leaned back. He was chilling, you know.
Did his feet dangle?
Listen, Linda. Pay attention to me.
Oh, okay. I'm listening. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm catching up.
So he
Quickly.
leaning back on the bike. See, this is when I was new to apps because I should have been looking for that. And
I
you're
look
the
for
second
all the
person-
details.
You're the second person to ask me did I see the leg hanging, and I did not. He had a Harley, I thought, and he was laid back. I thought, okay, because this
Where
is
were
when
his feet? Did you get to see the feet?
listen.
There was no
This is the early on in the onsets of menopause. I didn't know I was losing my eyesight and needed those Dollar Tree readers because bitch, when I went back to see the pictures after I met him in the casino that I had never been in, like off of Boulder, because I was coming from that way, and I was like, well, hey, let's meet up someplace. And he was like, hey, I'm going to put in some tickets at the station.
Oh, okay.
Gambler.
So yeah, okay. All right.
So we went down to the cannery. I think that's what
It was like there's only
The-
3 off of both.
Yeah, it was a cannery. And I was like, okay, so I never told him what kind of car it was, but I remember he had all these pictures of his car. So I'm looking, I see the car pull up, and it's 2 people in the car. So I was like, this is a buster. Like, why would he bring his friend
Some
to
sand
the
to the beach.
date? You know what I'm saying? Right. So I watched him get out the car. You know, I parked in the back, so I'm watching, and he calling like, hey, you there? I'm like, yeah, I'm almost there, but I'm watching. They go watching me, like me, ticket. You know, I'm watching.
Why are you on the late night creep through? Dr.
Because I'm
Trey.
a serial dater.
Okay.
Because I'm not about to play games with you.
Okay, well,
because
there's
you know
that.
I will snap in a 2.5 seconds. So
I knew I felt it.
he
I
got
do
out.
know that she
Okay.
will snap.
We
See,
talked
I'm the
about this.
friend in
So
between
no.
the two.
I'm
Okay.
like, he actually did not get out. I got out first and pulled up because I seen his little arm out the window, and I noticed it wasn't a lot of leverage. Like
When the whole arm, like the elbow was like a corner of
like
the
the
apex.
elbow was hella short,
a little
hanging
bit.
out the beam, and it was a little Benz, a little C class.
Because you know when you're dealing with a big dude.
Listen, Linda,
It be
listen.
the whole lean to
It
the
was
side.
literally this much elbow out, and I was like, "That's too little. I'm about to beat this man's ass." So I go in, I walk by, and I walk in. He don't even know it's me, right? So I go in, I go to the bathroom. I'm like, "Okay, call me when you get in." So when I walk into the casino, he leaning like on the ramp, and I was like, "Oh, he little, like."
Wait, what ramp?
Like I don't, not the ramp, the wall. I don't know. Like you know,
Oh, like the little bar, the handheld
Yeah.
that's
bar.
when you coming in,
Yeah.
right? But he like leaning on it.
Ah.
So when I come out the bathroom, you know, I got I'm statuous. I might have been about 7 pounds lighter then. I come out here
can't.
lean up, man. This nigga had about 8 legs like a tarantula.
Wait, what?
Girl,
What
he
is wrong with her?
What happened? He had these Helen Keller steel crutches. Like he was
Stop.
for real, been on a check, residual income.
Wait, and none of those pictures were in the profile.
None of them pictures. Baby, I thought it was the gear. Because when I went back, my friend was like, girl, look at his legs. They're not even dangling.
Listen, let me tell you right now. If I'm looking at your profile, some
having a
things
hot
we're not going
flash.
to be. Don't have a hot flash, sis. You take pictures. First of all, I'm measuring you against the hinges on the door. I know counter height because you know I work in housing, so I know how tall the counters are because they're standard height.
Okay.
If you're at 36 inches and your hip is hitting the 36-inch mark, you're like 5'6".
No, he was 4'11".
Shut up.
And then the things was like, so if
I
he was
am
walking,
done
I was
with
like,
you.
Don't do it, Connie. Like, I'm having a hot flash even thinking about it. I was like, don't do it. So we went to sit down. I just was laughing at myself like, this is what you get. Like, this is what you get
Wait, but-
on dating apps.
But how long did you talk to the person?
Listen, I'm not about to invest 75 hours.
Oh, so this was an immediate meet.
It'd be immediate for me.
Okay, got it.
So you didn't have an iPhone, so I just was like,
No
meet me.
FaceTime.
So I couldn't FaceTime you. So I was like, just meet me out. So when I went to meet him out, and I seen he was little, and I was like, oh, I need a drink. And so he leaned back still. He was like, you got a nice body, and you got nice legs. I said, well, speaking of legs.
No, you didn't.
What happened to yours?
No, you did not.
Yeah, you know I did. You know
somebody
I did.
need a hug.
I said, speaking of legs, what happened to yours? He was like, girl, he took the crutches. This is a real story, y'all. The man took the crutches and threw them. It was like,
oh God, Lord, Jesus be a
he was like, they gonna give me my money for this. And
Right
I was
now.
like, who? He like, the military did this shit to me. I said, no, they did not. You were born like that.
He had a meltdown.
He was like, I wasn't born like this. I said, yes, you were, because I could tell like his head had been pressed with the forceps. You know, like if the Birkin had been too
Where did you
small.
find her?
Okay, wait a minute. Do you all know her full and entire name? Because I was about to call her government name. And before I do that,
God, no.
I didn't want to. So wait a minute, because
no.
I was get me
This is Wednesday afternoon.
ma'am. That's what. There we go.
Wednesday afternoon.
It was that's the Tuesday song.
I said, I can tell by the forcep press that it's been problems since day one. I said, listen, I need a drink. He was like, oh, you like to drink, huh? I said, no, actually, I don't, but I need one now. I was like, where's the server at? So he kept saying little sly stuff. He was still getting real slick with the tongue. And I was like, you about to get it. You about to get it. I was like, keep it up, because I'm already mad that I just showed up and wasted premium gas for this.
Yeah, you do drive with premium gas, though. I do not. So I have a little bit of to waste, but
that was
so
it.
Much.
Then
Not
I was like,
93.
excuse me, to the bar. I said, I need to get a drink. He was like, damn, you really pressed about that drink? I said, excuse me.
Whoa.
First of all, with Connie never is pressed about anything. I said, what I am is used to a certain level of service, which you apparently are not, because any man that I'm for, that's for me, would have known that it was taking too long for us to be serviced up in here. So that lets me know that you're not on my level.
Not even conscious about what's going on.
You're not
around
on my
here.
level of service.
Yeah, you gotta be.
So then, here comes the lady that brings me a drink with a corset on that's my 3-month-old grandson size, but she was like a 22, and the corset was pulled so tight that it was bubbling up under her neck.
That's what they do.
Why did this lady bring me a cup of wine like this with her thumb in it?
Oh, no.
How long ago was this?
This was infinity. Like this was
a while ago. Okay.
That's how I ended up on Boulder, because I was over at Pecos.
Okay, because I was like, wait a minute.
Girl, when I saw her thumb in my drink.
But first of all, you were off of Boulder.
Period.
Ma'am.
When I tell you, I went crazy to the point where I made a noise so loud, everybody turned around like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, oh, you about to go to jail. I was like, this is why I don't do this shit. I was like, first of all, sit your little ass down. I was like, you need to make it clear what's happening. Like, what was going on with you?
Asked me.
Like, you wasted my time. And he was like, you rude. And I am. Because you lied to me.
First of all. Second. You have extra legs.
8. Because it was 2 on each one. It was like kickstand on the crutch. So it was literally like...
Help me, oh Lord.
Tarantula. I'm pissed still today.
I see. I'm sitting here like, damn.
But my homegirl, like, she remember.
I don't
think
she said
he should date someone with kids his daughter's age. Y'all can never kick it. Nope, he got to date younger and pointed. It was my homegirl said that you got to start dating younger. So your current relationship, is she in her 30s?
But it's supposed to be like half plus 7, right?
So here's the deal. That's that woman's opinion. But when she wanted a man who got a little money, got his house, got his credit score, and everything like that straight, then he can make sure she get her house too. So it's about, are we going to be built to be teammates?
Yeah, I don't want to play with Joe.
So only the woman that understands the mentality.
Do you want to be married, Joe?
Of course, every man. Listen, when you
have
single,
you been married?
Yes.
Oh, y'all haven't established all that?
Yes.
Well, Joe went in with Luther Vandross.
Luther Vandross. So what I'm gonna tell you is, you ask her, I'm really this guy.
Like solid.
I'm really
like
this
guy.
Like
a solid dude, right?
So
here.
for example, a woman doesn't understand that 11-year-old daughter. She doesn't understand that I'm dating. We gonna see where it works at. We got see we're
just one person or multiple people.
I date one person. I'm not gonna. Here's the deal. I'm real conscious about where I'm putting my time and my attention to.
So you're not gonna take me out?
Lord, I need a cigar
and
my
like
drink.
short men.
And remember, you said earlier that black women don't like to be rejected.
So I Listen, okay, so since we're doing this right now, hold on. Where's my camera? Is this me right here?
Me, like I said.
Okay. So Joe
Did I tell you?
is a widower.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, number one. And Connie, which you guys already know this, yes, she's a serial dater, but she doesn't really want to be. She just fakes like she is.
I know.
So there's that.
Okay. I'm such a sub.
Joe has his whole life together. It like comes through in a pinch, in a clutch, in a whatever. Joe is a solid dude. You can probably count on one hand, have fingers left over. Solid ass dudes. I know I can. I'm sure you can too. Okay, Connie, she a little mouthy. She gonna be extra. I mean, she Capricorn. It's all of that. However, Connie is like so damn nurturing and just so mama-ish because she had her kid. She got a grandbaby.
This is just my job.
Okay, and she does it when we're at the shop talking about our hair and all of our problems. And Connie is like,
it's just a job.
Okay, so let's get an understanding up in here. Whatever this Negro tells you it is really what it is. He's not lying at all. I've known Joe for a good period of time now, and I've known Connie.
Would me and Joe be good together?
I gotta think on that. Can I have another sip before I get to that?
Joe,
I have to think. Cause Connie like these big dudes. Like she like big, tall, like extra everything.
Pick you up with one arm. Yeah.
I can't, because I cannot. Don't look at me right now. Listen, y'all, I rolled the late. My naked truth is I'm hunting. Well, not really.
I know something is happening because my teeth are dry. So that means I'm smiling.
It is like hotter than fish grease up in here. So that's a lot if your teeth are dry up in here where it's humid as hell. Okay. Great.
I think it's Joe.
Joe brings the noise, honey.
Joe
brings a lot of noise.
Talk to me. Listen.
Here you go.
Okay.
But don't say that I wasn't a good friend.
But I don't like to disturb things. So Joe said he's only dating one person at a time. So
because some of us don't have multiples.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what happened. I ended up in a date one time with a dude who was not the height he claimed. Okay. And actually, not the pictures either. Like an older version of the pictures.
Okay.
So
I hate that.
Rolls through and I'm like, oh. And we're at my favorite spot. Shout out to Latai downtown. Y'all my everything. I love you all. And so I'm like, blink, blink, blink. Right. It's very silent in my blinking. Like, okay, girl, we're here now. And we paid for parking. So let's see what's happening, right?
Right.
So we get in there and he immediately hits me with the whole, are you seeing multiple people at this, like right now? And I was just like, I'm pretty. What do you mean?
Like, come on. Right.
Come on.
Like, why would I?
Come on.
I was confused at the question. I was so confused at the question. And so I was just like, well, if you're not married, you're single.
That part. Right.
And so, if there is someone that interests me, I'm going to say yes and see if that interest is more than just, a fling interest. Mm-hmm. And he was like, listen.
Don't keep looking at me, Joe.
He was like, listen. I mean, I don't want to be wasting my time and stuff, and so I want to know that I'm going to have a shot and this and that and the third. And I was like, listen, that's a lot of heat for somebody I just met 2.5 seconds ago and is not what you claimed in your profile, with your switch and bait self, right? So I'm going to need to think about
Not
this.
the switch and
These
bait.
are the dangers of online dating.
These are the days of our lives. Like, I was just like, okay.
But how much time are you investing in these conversations?
No, in that particular conversation, he was like, with the whole, let's get together.
48 hours, I'm not talking to you no more.
I can understand.
I got catfish.
I don't want to be
catfish. I was
catfish.
talking to, what's the man name from Criminal Minds?
I cannot. No, I'm not even. I don't even watch it.
Shamar Moore.
I know who you're talking about.
So you thought Shamar Moore would be online dating?
Shamar Moore is on online dating because my friend actually had an active. Let me shut up. Hold on.
Go ahead. No,
don't tell somebody business now. No.
True.
Right. So I thought I was talking to Shamar Moore, and I was like, "Oh yeah."
No.
And I don't know who I was talking to. Shelly McKinney. I don't know who the hell I was talking to, but it was a whole catfish. And I was
saw
like,
Untold on Netflix. I don't know why you would play like that.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, you got to check that out. So there's a whole series on Netflix called Untold, and there was one where the dude from Notre Dame. Oh God, I forgot Mateo something. Anyway, there was a guy that was transgender a guy that went transgendered that started talking to him, and he was having like the most amazing career in football of his life.
Yes.
And it turned out that this person wasn't a person. Like the individual who had went transgendered had gotten so caught up in the relationship online that he couldn't tell the truth to this dude. So he faked like he had been in a coma and faked like he was in the hospital, had the film using voice apps and everything.
How you talking to somebody in a coma?
No, he wasn't. No, you have to watch this. So when it comes to catfishing, baby,
you got to watch it.
So what is that, Untold on Netflix?
It's called Untold. It's on Netflix, and I'll text you which one. I'll find
it.
And
the dude was
this is the one.
National news.
It was, they thought that he was like in on this foolishness.
What?
Like,
yeah, because he was proclaiming his love for this woman that
they were teenager, kind of like coming out of high school, going to college, doing this whole college football
and somebody
thing.
Stole the person's identity.
No, this person manufactured an identity.
Yes.
Oh, this is some AI.
No, they didn't make. No, they just stole someone's pictures. Like I went online and I made a profile with all your pictures.
Wow.
And then I'm talking on the phone like I'm you, and I'm texting you like I'm you. Huh?
I think that's how the person did me.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
You got some stories.
I do.
Everybody has stories.
I have so many stories. I got all kind of funny dating app stories though. And it's so funny because all of my relationships, we're still friends now. They are active on my social media. Like I don't burn bridges.
Good.
Because I'm clear about communication.
Yes.
We'll understand that what's happening in the moment and prior, because it's me. It's not you.
Oh God. Oh dear Lord.
Yes.
No.
It's me.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It's me.
Yes.
It's not you.
Yeah, you perfect.
Yeah. Oh.
You didn't know you were walking into that one. No.
You know they call me Coco. Not COCO. CACAO. Food for the gods.
Cacao.
Oh, cacao. Yeah. Not cocoa.
That's what I said.
You said, but it's cacao.
But I said, that's what I said first. And then I said, not cocoa.
Oh, got you. I missed it because I was too busy being like, oh,
that's
God,
because y'all sipping. Y'all ain't used to drinking.
Listen, not that. Wow.
Right.
That's some get you together. I'm going to have a great day for the rest of the
And
day.
it's so smooth.
It is.
This is so smooth. You're looking for a really smooth drink throughout the day. It's not too invasive. It's not strong.
Not invasive. We're using that as a word.
Yeah, because sometimes, like margaritas, like they don't come. And they'll be invasive. Like, I didn't even want to be this high. Like, bitch, I did not want to be this high.
That's going to be me at it with a cigar in about an hour. I'm going to be like, yes.
Oh, my God.
Right.
So, yeah, let's give a shout out to Alicia and her
Alicia
husband.
Taylor.
Yes,
and
Alicia Taylor.
The Silver Bullet cigars. Just amazing. She's going to be at Tap and Ash tonight doing cut and hype. Tap and Ash. Around the corner. Cut
Black
and hype.
owned,
You need
black
to do
owned
that.
business
Yes.
tonight. Tap and Ash, Alicia Taylor launching. Is this the launch or no?
No, she's had it out. Like she's been doing like the smaller kind of events and things, getting the brand out.
Okay.
So, and she's about to start like a 10-city tour around the country to get that out, and then it'll be a full board launch. I don't know if it'll be Essence or I don't know which location or venue it's going to be.
Yes.
But it is going to be amazing. And when I tell you these cigars are so smooth. They're like I don't smoke anything else right now. It's like get in there. And
I don't
like,
know how to smoke a cigar. I don't know how to smoke.
You gonna learn tonight though, girl. We're gonna learn it tonight. I'm gonna be like, come here. Let's sit on down.
Do I
Let's
have
get
to?
some. Yes, because there's some flavored cigars too. She's got this one that's cocoa, and then she has another one that's a cognac one. So you'll love it.
That is a good place to date. Like that's a good first date. Like when you meet somebody on these apps.
I'm not playing with people. First dates are like Starbucks.
Oh yeah, because people do. That is one thing about Vegas.
I
take that back.
Listen,
because you do have to be careful who you outside with, because you don't want to be seen with everybody, and then all of a sudden you in a clique and you in a whole.
Or you're doing too much.
That happened to my homegirl. She met a guy on the app. They went out. He showed up. They took a picture at one of these little places where everybody be, all of us. Boom, the picture circulated, sent it to somebody else, and these 50, 60-year-old women.
Oh,
sent
Jesus.
it like, oh, I didn't know you knew such and such. And she was like, well, yeah, Then boom, here come another call. Oh, I just want to tell you he ain't shit and he this and he that. And I'm like, all from a picture. That's why I don't deal with none of this nonsense.
No, that's primarily why I try to keep my life very private. I don't post a whole lot.
Yeah.
Like whatever, I feel like that's my way of protecting my relationship when I am trying to figure out like where we're at. I don't do all of that posting and stuff, at least for the first like maybe 6 months to a year. I don't.
And I feel like I only post for business. Like, you don't really know what I'm driving, where I live. Like, I'm not like, oh, hey,
look at me. Let's
no,
I don't.
Get out of here. Mm-mm. And I really wore out from posting for business. But
you should be.
Yeah, and even the dating app thing, it's exhausting.
It can be, because listen, just to get to that one good one that you might be interested in, well, because I clown when I'm in your seats, right? So I'm like, listen here.
But it's some good guys on.
There are some great ones.
All of the guys we really met have been good.
Ooh, I can't say that. No, I'm not gonna lie.
Spider guy?
Not that.
Okay.
What happened?
And see, you know what app with that? You know what app?
Guy?
Oh, I didn't hear that. I was late to the party, so I didn't hear that.
That was at Black People Meet.
That was forever ago. That's the original. That's the OG.
The BPM $29.99.
No, I was like, ooh, I met like. Oh,
and see,
I got a story for
you. Go
for it. Wait a minute.
You got to go for it.
So so there was this guy that I met on Facebook. Also, I was a little more accepting of a little less height that time.
Come on with the story.
So he was vertically challenged?
He wasn't challenged. He was like
5'10",
5'11". Okay. He's like 5'10", 5'11", and I was in a space where I was like, okay, maybe if I just calm down and just whatever,
take your heels off.
Let's take it down. I don't want to have to take my heels off, but maybe just less heels. Okay. All right. So at any rate, we met, and we had met at his job because I was coming from someplace else, and he worked in one of the local hotels. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you know what? That's perfect. I'm already dressed. Let me slide through and be like, hey. And I was like, ooh. Now, I will say that the interactions in a more intimate space could potentially have been amazing. However, I didn't like the fact that he vaped. Like those vape pens.
Vapes.
I hated that.
Oh, God. Get out of here with that.
So I was like, dang, that's the only thing that superseded penis. It was just like, you vape, I can't. I don't even want
like a barbecue grill. All that smoke, I just can't. And then they got a cough with it. It's always a cough with a vape. Like,
I didn't experience that.
Do you understand? It's anybody that vapes coughs.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, I don't think I even paid attention to that. I was irritated, right?
Anybody.
So at any rate, we had like stopped talking. Whatever was going on, I started dating someone else, whatever. And then he had hit me up on Facebook very recently, and was just like, "Hey," but it was some sort of different. Like Facebook name that I didn't recognize. Okay. So when it comes on like the screen in my lock screen, I'm like, I don't know who this is. Swipe, and I just clear my screen and I keep it moving. And so the person like hit me up again and was like, hey, so you left it red but didn't respond, and all like had a whole attitude about it. And I'm like, first of all, you don't know what I have going on if I'm busy, because, like I'm in the middle of... Like,
and he was saying this after you guys had went out and met.
We didn't actually go out. So the reason why, besides the vaping thing, the reason why we didn't actually like continue on is I just... You know that feeling that you get when you're like, you're doing a little too much too soon?
How did you know he vaped?
Because I'd watch him. We'd be out. Like, I don't do hookah. I smoke cigars periodically.
So you had went out with him.
We went out a couple of times.
Lost. Like, what?
Sorry, let me take a step back.
Right.
We met. We went out, and I was just kind of like, he was just like too like, not accommodating, just too much. Mm-hmm. It was just like that, just too in your space, too touchy feely. Too. I just met you. Like, hey, give me a little space. Like, don't, and just. We'd be married next week if it was up to him. And and it's for as fast as Connie, you'd be like, yo, y'all be doing too much. You moving too fast. This nigga would have been Speedy Gonzalez. if that's the case.
So what happened?
He just knew he had the right one.
Okay,
For
no.
him.
So what happened?
So I ended up dating someone else. And I just hadn't been as communicative. So then this message popped in like 2 days ago. And I was just like, are you really having a whole moment? Because I didn't immediately respond to you on Facebook Messenger.
So that's all good and dandy, because we can always come on here and talk about somebody that we thought was crazy. But when is your crazy moment? Have you had a crazy moment?
Yeah, I have a lot of crazy moments.
What is your crazy moment?
Yo.
We've had some of these conversations.
No, we've not had these conversations.
But I think you might be a little.
I mean,
make it a shorter story. When was your crazy moment? Have you met on an app and had a crazy moment?
I've had one from meeting on an app and one that was not an app. And how I knew it was
you got 2 minutes.
Quite crazy is when a person can ignite an emotion in you that you weren't expecting that they could make you go to.
The naked truth.
Oh my God.
What was the crazy moment? Were there police involved?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, there were no police involved.
Was there vandalism involved?
Ooh, Connie, you real with it, huh?
The naked truth.
There might have been a little bit of that.
Wow.
There was a little bit of that in there. You know, emotions get hype and you're like, listen. Yeah, one particular person, we had a whole moment, and in case it ever pops up and we have to like actually go somewhere over this, we won't be divulging that on here where it's recorded. So no, ma'am. But
she won't tell her naked truth. Joe, what's your naked truth? When did you go crazy?
I didn't, but I did get stalked before.
I've had that happen before.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I've had that happen.
I'll tell you the funny thing,
All
right?
of us have been stalked.
Because they open the door. No, I'm going to tell you. So
I didn't think that was
knock on the door and open the door, right?
Uh-huh.
I have a 180-gallon fish tank. Real pretty. So
fresh water or salt water?
It's fresh, but it's a lot of...
It's the Aries thing, Rob. Same shit.
But it's a lot of...
They love fish.
But it's a lot of brackish. So it looks saltwater. The fish looks saltwater because a lot of brackish fish in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have to do the high maintenance. Mm-hmm. But it's really colorful. Anyway, when you got a big tank like that, you got to drain it from the door. So every time I went to open the door, she actually came in.
Don't say she was right there.
Listen, she came in. I'm draining the tank, sat on the sofa, and was like, yeah. I said, so we need to talk. I was like, yo, you can't just...
Was she a Capricorn?
She was an Aries woman.
Oh, so you had your own.
So wait.
Listen, the story gets crazier, but we ain't got the time, I don't think.
I know. I'm going to have to have y'all back. This is my crazy one. I think I told Nina this. With an Aries.
Okay,
see,
let me think.
I'm here for the foolishness. And all my people on here that know me, y'all know about this story too, because I don't want to be bothered with everybody all the time, but I'm a serial dater, so I know who I want to be bothered with.
Right.
And so I didn't particularly want to be bothered with my friend during the holidays, so I made up this whole big mess.
What?
Started a fight. Like,
what?
So he flashed out on me, and I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have did it like that.
Oh, wait, this was the one that she was at the front door?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no, ma'am.
So I went over his house and popped up and covered the peephole and was knocking like 10:40 at night. And I know he goes to sleep at like 8:30.
This story was so ridiculous.
This is the exit,
That's who was at my door.
No. That's what I said. It was in the Capricorn. So I'm knocking on the door and I'm covering the peephole. He like, who the fuck is it?
Right.
And I'm like, hey, it's your neighbor upstairs. I just wanted to give you your mail. I had got your mail. It was in my mailbox. And he was
but
like,
who covers the peephole to do this?
No, so I didn't. I turned to the side and I had a wig on. Y'all know I wear a wig. So he couldn't see my face. So when he opened up the door, girl, he had his gun and everything. Like, who the fuck is it? And I was like, when he opened the door, I was like, I got your mail. And I was like, surprise. He was like, what the fuck are you doing here? And I was like, hey, I was just coming to see. He was like, what the fuck are you doing here? And went crazy. All the neighbors' lights came on. I ducked like he was shooting at me and took off running. I was in my car laughing so hard, like, bitch, it's over.
No, that was after you had your whole calm down moment. He
called me. He said, you got a lot of balls.
Ma'am.
He said, I hate that I love you because you so crazy. He said, because you almost got shot. And I was like, I get the hint. Like, it's over. He was like, stay away from me.
Okay, I didn't hear the rest of this. I didn't know there was a backup conversation.
Listen.
What?
All I know is, if you want to show up and show out, please make sure that the Pussy presentation is together. So, we almost at our end of our show. But, of course, you know I always have the cat out the bag. It's time to let the cat
cute.
out the bag.
I love that.
So, What I do have here for ladies and gentlemen, guys, with the bedroom candy, we have Timeless Grace body scrub as well as body butter, because you like to be swallowed, in the words of T.D. Jakes.
Oh, good God. Not how we put those two in the same sentence.
And you always see that sexy shoulder. Look at that glisten right there. That's that good bedroom candy, baby. That's that Timeless Grace body scrub. And we also have that body butter. And guess what? I do have something for you too, boo. Okay.
Us?
Always.
Oh, wait, no.
So that's the body wash for the women. But we do have the Eros men's body wash and body spray. Okay. So yeah, please show up smelling fresh in every single way, in every single cut, every single day, because you never know.
You don't know.
You might get smelt up.
You might.
Hey, it's the naked truth. I want to thank you all for coming out. Just one last quick something that you would like to say, Joe and Carmen, for my guests. I'm having them back, y'all, because I don't feel like we had all the conversation that we could have had.
Oh, it's going to get a lot juicier.
Oh, yeah.
And now we kind of know Joe, so I got to let Joe figure out what he going to do in his current relationship, because shit is happening.
You're dating, right.
I'm dating. I'm not in a relationship. Oh. So, again, if I'm dating.
Well, you said you was dating one person. But come on.
You just said you date like one person at a time.
Well, no. You
did say that, Joe.
Well, I do date like that, but I don't want to take my time from somebody I don't want to date. So some men will waste a woman's time knowing that they don't want to keep her. They just want to rent her. I'm not
the placeholder, honey. Yes, we do need to have a part 2. Yes. We can talk about that.
Yes.
Part 2.
Part 2.
Yes, a part 2.
Hey, give him an exit. Tell him who you are, where to find you, what you do, real quick. We got Carmen San Diego. If you like to purchase a home, rent a house, or Airbnb, she is your girl.
Hit me up at Carmen San Diego. Carmen with a Y. So C-A-R. I'm sorry to drink with you.
She's been drinking. C-A-R-M-Y-N.
Yes,
Diego. And Joe, tell them about you.
So that's where they got to sleep on me. I build custom AR-15s, so they can find my guns on New Frontier Armory. They're on the shelf there.
Watch your face.
Okay.
Look at my.
We are going to wrap it up at that. I won't be playing with Joe. Okay. All these Aries always got guns. Good night, y'all. It's happy hour hump day Wednesday. Meet us at Tap and Ash right now. Yes. Or later on, meet us down at the Comedy Club with Naomi Starr. She does have her show